everyone, today I'm doing a review of the Samsung RB29FSRNDBC fridge freezer. This is from Appliances Online and it is in sleek black. I have to warn you now that the fridge is in our utility room, which is really small, so I've tried my best to try and get the whole fridge in, but I've just sort of pinpointed some key features that you don't really get to see on the website and things like that. So hopefully it'll be useful if you're considering buying this fridge. Okay, so it's a freestanding fridge freezer. The fridge is on the top half and the freezer is on the bottom half. They both open to the right and I think it's a really sleek design, as is the name. Okay, so I've just left these little labels on for now, just to show you what it looks like when it comes. They just pinpoint some of its key features, such as it's very energy efficient, it's got frost-free freshness, apparently, so it won't frost up, which is a huge bonus because my old one did all the time. And then if we just move up to the top, it's got the 10-year warranty label, which is obviously a massive bonus and something that you look for when buying an expensive household item. And then in the top centre is the Samsung logo, which is just engraved into the fridge. On the handles it just says digital inverter, and the handles are sort of inbuilt and tucked away, which I think is a really nice feature when you don't have much space. Okay, so when we open it up, this is what it looks like inside. There's loads of space considering it looks so compact on the outside. So there's storage both on the door and the main body of the fridge, which I think is really handy because it really utilises the space. My fridge isn't full yet because we're just in the process of putting everything back, so I've just got some bits in here to show you how many bottles it fits in this sort of side of the door. Then we've got some jar shelves. It comes with this little egg container, which is cute and I'll be using. And then at the top it's got sort of a flip open shelf right there. So that'll be handy for keeping all sorts of margarine and things like that in, which are easy to get at. Then in the main body we've got a shelf at the top, which is going to be really handy for keeping like yogurts and things like that. Underneath it's got a removable bottle holder. I really like those removable because if I have too much food then I can always take that out. And the shelf underneath that, which I've got the bottles on, just shows how deep that shelf is because the bottles don't even reach the top of the shelf above it. Then underneath that I've got a shallower shelf. Underneath that I've got a really deep shelf which I've got loads of bottles on just to demonstrate how far back it goes and how much space there is. And then at the bottom we've got a drawer which pulls out. At the top of the inside of the fridge it has this temperature gauge which lights up and shows you what temperature both the fridge and the freezer are at. It's a really handy little feature because it means that you're always aware what sort of temperature your food's going to be at and if there are any problems. There's also the option to power off either the fridge or the freezer, which is really handy because if for any reason you don't want to use one of them, then you can do that. It also means that the door shuts over these lights, so it's hard to explain, but it means that you're not going to get light shining out of your fridge. Okay, so just to show you how the shelves and stuff work in the fridge, we've got this easy slide shelf which is going to be really handy. We've got the big drawer at the bottom which pulls fully out, which is really handy for storing things in. Then at the door compartment we've obviously got this massive shelf on the bottom. Then if we go up, we've got this flap at the top, which is going to be really handy so stuff doesn't fall out, and also I think it's going to help to keep things fresh. Underneath that we've got this removable egg container which comes with the fridge, which is pretty handy. Right, so then the bottom half is obviously the freezer. On the door it's just got some really nice imprinted detail, which is kind of cute and adds a nice little detail to it. On the main body of the freezer it's got 3 huge shelves, which my old fridge freezer the same size had 4 shelves, but they were much shallower, and this actually fits so much more in considering it's exactly the same size and it's only got 3 shelves. Okay, so I'm just showing you how much stuff you can really fit in. It's not even properly full yet, so there's still room to cram some more stuff in. But you can just see how much food you can fit in whilst it's still being roomy and the drawers still being easy to open. All the drawers pull out fully, which is really handy because it means you can really get to the back of it. And also a nice feature is that it won't get all frosted up, which was a real problem with my old fridge freezer. So as you can see, they all slide in and out really easily, and they don't sort of topple over either, which is a really handy touch. And then just to finish, I'm just showing you how the doors are magnetic, which is obviously a bonus because it means that they're not going to go swinging open and they're going to be securely shut without being tough to open. Overall, I love this Samsung fridge freezer from Appliances Online. I love that it's black because it's a really modern, sleek colour. I love that it fits so much stuff in. I really like the handy sort of removable features and all the different fixtures inside of it. And the customer service which I've received from Appliances Online has been superb. So I couldn't be happier with this and I would highly recommend it. Thanks for watching!